Good morning, peacemakers. A few moments delay of the connection, but good morning. I hope this message is reaching everyone well and in strength. I am reading an email right now. We have 30 minutes of morning motivation this morning, and we're promptly, it is 6:02. And I'm thankful to anyone that's receiving this message and will receive it later. Again, this is Mother Isa Love. I'm just finishing my morning workout, so I'm pretty thankful. Hold on, let me grab my water. Is just for those subscribed morning message or morning motivation. Again, we're going to go into the first few affirmations. I like to coach people on being able to do things in busy areas, busy situations, when you have your children with you, when you're dealing with anything that you have to do. So, awesome. The first thing that you want to do is always take a few deep breaths to clear knees, or you can put your hands on your stomach, or you can put your hands on your heart, or you can put your hands on your brain, whatever works for you. And we'll start off with I am abundant, I am successful, I am continually reaching my goals. Some people coming in for class. I am fully aware of my opportunities. I am the opportunity that I seek. I am creating the opportunity that I seek. I am constantly reaching my goals and surpassing my visions and my missions and the goals that I set for myself. I am thankful. I am happy. I am goals. I am constantly ascending. I am peacefulness. I am all situations. I have equanimity in all situations. I am unmoved, unchanged. I am thankful. Those are binaural beats. So those are really music. And you can go into a list of affirmations, adapt other people's affirmations, get some ideas, mix and match, whatever works for you, whatever's comfortable for you. And then just get into a health routine, get into a health regimen. Getting into a health routine, getting into a health regimen allows you to surround yourself with the things that you want. And it's not just health, it's with anything that you want. It's with any goal or any type of thing that you're trying to do. And we have 60 seconds more of affirmations, and then we'll answer the questions. And I'll just sit live minutes and thankfulness and meditation. Okay, so for today, because I have a very busy day today, I have 2 meetings to do. I have a printer to see. I'll be able to see my printer because I'm getting the actual book. I'm so excited. I'm getting the actual cover for my book, the preview. I'm just going to see that today. So I'm thankful. So I'm going to go check that out. I have a consultation at 6:30 and I have a consultation at 7:30. But this was a moment of meditation, so let me go back to that. Affirmations. I am happy. I am happy through everything. I am thankful through every single thing that's going on. And I see the blessing in every single situation. I see the beauty in every single person. I see the opportunity in every single situation. And I see me being infinitely successful in every situation. Um, Nice. So we're going smooth on time. And it's good to be a stickler for time. I was not always that way. And sometimes I'm not on certain situations. for anyone who sees this that knows me. But it is important to be a stickler for time, because if you want to get anything done, you have to do that in a timely fashion. So again, questions. So again, I'm thankful to my subscribers. I'm thankful to the followers. I'm thankful to my supporters. I'm thankful to anyone who watches this, who thumbs up this video, who is inspired to act in your area where you are, to get active. Someone emailed me, they were inspired to get active in an organization that they didn't know anything about, and just to move to do something. So that's what the whole point of this attempt social with our work and what we're doing, because we already actively do this work. So we're just putting more of it online. Uh-oh. Excuse that. No, commercial. Okay, so we'll read the email. So this is a question, and I should check if they want to shout out for their name. And I'm thankful for them, and thankful for their donation, and thankful for their support of the anointed holy oil, which is going very well, as long as with our clearing sage spray, purifying spray, and all of these products, both of these products, excuse me, are not just products, but they're social change, engineering. Developments, and the fact that when you purchase them, it creates a social change. It's a butterfly effect. When you purchase it, another thing happens. So it's a really good product, and if you want to know any more information on that, please contact us at our email, rightpathyouthspeaks@gmail.com. Again, that's rightpathyouthspeaks@gmail.com. This was a good question. Within being a minister, because yes, I am an ordained minister as well, and I do weddings, I do funerals, I do baptisms, all in matters of the clergy I handle. So the question is, do you find it difficult in these times to, I think they mean to be a clergy and be young, or be yourself. I think that's what, I kind of follow the gist what you're saying. Do I find it difficult? It can be challenging depending on what you like and what you want to do. There can be challenges in anything. There can be challenges. It can be challenges in um, friends. It can be challenging in going places. It can be challenging in work environments. It can be challenging in relationships, personal relationships. If you make them challenging, it can be challenging. For me, now at the place that I'm at, it's no longer challenging, because I allow myself to really filter myself and really detox, and do evaluations of my relationships. And I need to know, and I need to know exactly if this is helping me towards my goal, or when, not necessarily that, but I need to know exactly what this relationship means for my life. And it does, all the relationships that I have, for their business, personal, friendship, clergy, spiritual, on the whole gamut. My first evaluation is, what is this relationship doing for me? What is the point of me having this relationship? What am I trying to gain out of this relationship? What am I offering in this relationship? It's not always trying to get something either, or give something. If this is just, I have relationships with seniors and disabled people that I work with, and we're not exchanging any type of business. We're not exchanging anything but time, and sharing companionships and information and stories and tea. So it just kind of depends on what you have. It can be challenging if you're if you're transitioning into and you feel like you're being called to be a clergy. If you feel like you're being called to the ministry, and you have a lot of unresolved issues, I'll say, and issues that within yourself that you need to deal with. And I say take that as an opportunity to deal with the issues that you need to deal with. This is a good opportunity for you to rise to the occasion and see how deep you can go within yourself. And I found with my journey and my path, I learned a lot of information, and I went to a lot of places within my consciousness and learning things and being exposed to a lot of information. And I wanted to come back and assimilate that to common people, to people who would not read this information, who would not go on these types of detox retreats or fast or go into these areas or learn this type of information. So I wanted to make it in a way that's palatable, that's fresh, that's unique, and that's genuine to me and my personality. So I'm thankful again for this time. We're doing 10 minutes strong. Shouts out to the 10 followers, subscribers, supporters, 10 likes, 10 anything. I'm super thankful. Again, I'm just moving into being more social on this. Excuse me, this is our other line. We also have the helpline resource line too, counseling line that's available 24 hours a day. If you do get a voicemail, leave a message, and we will return your call within the next 24 hours. So thank you to everyone that calls. Thank you to everyone that leaves positive messages, that calls and needs resources, that calls and just wants to make partnerships. It's an amazing journey. It's an amazing journey. And back to your question, this journey of ministry, I'll say, and giving back and philanthropy and environmentalist humanitarianism is a journey of learning about yourself and going within the depths of some of your biggest fears, some of the biggest misconceptions that you've been taught, some of the biggest understandings that you've had. That's what this journey has been for me, at least for me. Um, and again, I have a full respect for everyone's belief system and an understanding and a reverence for it. And I have a unique way of finding the truth and understanding the truth in your viewpoint. And that's that's what I feel like has been a gift for me. And now I've finally learned to utilize it and cultivate it now to a position that serves me best and not in opposition of the energy, but moving in a current flow of what's going on. So I'm thankful. I'm happy. Okay, next question. What do you eat? Okay, that's a good topic, and we should do something just on that. Eating is important. I don't, um, and we're 13 minutes. So shouts out to all 13 people, 13 likes, 13 subscribers, 13 everything, people that are giving, supporting, um, 13 people that are going to smile today, have a great day, and be full of life. And the 13 people, well, and a goal of mine is to help at least 100 people a day. So the first 13 people I meet, shouts out to them. Go ahead and shout them out this morning. And shouts out to all of the people that are walking through and going in and they're doing their workouts. I suggest you get into some type of workout fitness plan. It can be a gym, it can be a recreation center, it can be a home fitness plan, it can be a personal trainer. It's just something that works for you, and that's what you want to do. You want to do something that works for you, and start baby in those steps and not baby steps. You want to start just making steps and progression. And one thing that someone told me that was very key, is your progression, your constant progression is way more beneficial than your perfection. So, and not just beneficial. I'm sorry. Your constant progression has way more longevity than your perfection. And you take that however you want to take that. I just bring the information out and let you break it down into your spirit, because I know you have greatness within you, you have divinity within you, you have abundance within you. So I want you to tap in to that God force that's within you. So you can decipher information. You can know what's coming towards you. And that goes back to eating. You want to decipher what's coming towards you. I don't ask anyone to get into any box or label, because the boxes and the labels and anything are restricting. So the boxes and the labels are restricting, and you wanna be You want to be authentically you and what serves you best, you know? And I can say, oh, okay, you should eat this or you should eat that, and I don't necessarily know what serves you best. I don't know what your lifestyle like. I don't know if you have the capability of preparing this. I don't know if you have the understanding of the connection to the food. So I can just say some things that I do, and that may not resonate, that may not work for you. So what I will say is some concrete universal truths, and that is what you put in, you will get out. So you want to know that. You want to know, okay, this is my temple, this is my vessel. So whatever I'm choosing to put in here, I have to make sure it's of the highest quality, right? I have to make sure it's of the highest quality. And then that's on everything. And I have to remind myself that. And that's what people, places, circumstances, situations, taking clients, you have to make sure it's of the highest quality and what's going to serve you best, right? For me, I do I do a mixture of a lot of things just depending on what my body asks me for, and I go based on what my body needs at that time and what it asks me for. Right now, I'm doing a lot of different greens, a lot of different fruits. I've been doing a lot of different water, and mainly doing a lot of different detoxing too. So it's a combination of a lot of things. But I always hate to throw information out there because people just spew information, spew information, and then you just pick up one or two pieces, and it's hard to get a full, what we call holistic, and you might heard that term thrown around, but it means complete whole view of your health and healing. So, but just in a nutshell, maybe that was a long answer. In a nutshell, I eat fruits, vegetables, copious amounts of fruits, vegetables, drink a lot of water, drink a lot of dark leafy greens, bitter herbs, and that's what I do daily. Have a good day. So this is 18 minutes we're going into, which was really nice. Shouts out to the 18 subscribers. And we have a few more moments here. Let me check this other email and see what they sent us. Thank you for your work, Mother Isa, and keep doing what you are doing. I appreciate that. I will definitely keep doing what I am doing. Thank you so much. Thank you. And it gets tedious sometimes. Obstacles that you've created, or innate obstacles, or just people, places, circumstances, and situations. And like I said earlier, you have to really look for them to be opportunities for you to turn things around. You have to look for them to really be opportunities for you to turn things around. It was so important, I had to say it twice. So you have to look for that to be an opportunity to dig deep within yourself and find a true, you know what I mean? Who are you? Are you really that person that you say you are? Are you really this greatness that you claim to be? Okay, I'm gonna throw adversity at you. Let me see what you do. And I used to really run from adversity. I used to really, I think that was a problem. I used to think like, okay, I don't want this to happen. I don't want this issue. Oh, I don't want to have to deal with this. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me try to do this to try to block this issue or block that. And it's inevitable. And not, but even if you try to block it, you're missing it. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to go straight through that. You're gonna have to deal with that fully. So there you have it. And that's what I'm doing, you know. And it's funny with this work, um, RPYFM has been an establishment for 20 years, over 20 years. I've been doing my work for about 15 to 16, working on different projects and different assignments. And a lot of the time, just to be honest, in this morning, in this moment, I didn't want to admit that I did, that I was running from this. That I was like, okay, I was felt like, okay, no, I'm really giving, I'm really helping back. Hold on, I'm trying to get our binaural beats on. I'm really helping. I'm really giving, but I wasn't. I wasn't doing as much as I could, and I was really. Um, I didn't want to step into it because I just didn't want to go through the different things that may come with it. And I was kind of living a different lifestyle, completely off the grid. Um, uh, I guess the best way to describe it for anyone who might not know is like a monk lifestyle. So we completely disconnect from different things, and we relinquish certain things, and we just try to move to a higher spiritual place. So that's where I was aimed at and moving. And then when I was doing that, I had so many people that were very dear to me and very close to me that wasn't in that position, so that sometimes it would be hard and difficult for us to have a conversation. It would be difficult for us to be able to commune and fellowship. So it made it, for me, it made it a realistic moment, because for me to get this information, I wanted to be able to assimilate it, to pass it on, and not only to the immediate group that I have, and connection that I have with the people, but in everyone that I can meet. And if I'm making myself in a way that's so untouchable and so unattainable and so, unrelatable, understanding and compassion. So I guess that's what I'm being now, more understanding and more compassion. All right. So we are 21 minutes and 42 seconds. So we're doing good. We're doing good. And I hope when you watch this, you're having a great day. You are surpassing your goals. You're being thankful. You're looking for an organization to find and work with. You are being successful, as I just stated, and you're reaching your goals. Um, and that's the main thing. And I say to set goals that are not only realistic, but short term, serious short term, like within the next couple of hours. Like serious short term goals. For those, that feel that and know what I'm talking about, then you know exactly what I mean. You need to set some serious short term goals, and you need to go ahead and accomplish it. And that you doing that is going to put the bigger picture all together. When you put the bigger picture all together, it's going to sparkle and shine. Oh, and speaking on that, don't be afraid if you are the only person that sees it, that gets the bigger picture and gets the vision. Don't be afraid. And if that's what's happening and going forward with you, then just focus on the small minute, and deal with that with the individuals that you have to talk to that about. But the larger, bigger picture, you deal with that inward, and you don't want to allow any energies to attack that. You don't want to allow any person to come in and oppose that. Now, definitely you want to get it sparred, and you want to have a conversation about your ideas, but you don't want to automatically, while you're building something, be knocked out the gate about it, or how is that going to be done, and or how will you get this opportunity. I have a grand blueprint that I just had printed, and at this point, I don't I don't want to even say, but I do know by the work that I'm doing now, it's going to come into exactly what I wanted to come into. But I don't foresee all of the parts, people, places, circumstances that are going to happen. But I do know that me doing my work is going to make sure that those people, places, circumstances align, because I am in alignment with myself. I am in alignment with what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm in alignment with my purpose. And that's important. That's very important. And you have to find that. If you don't have an alignment for that, we do counseling, we do mentoring. And if you can't get help anywhere, please get help here, get help somewhere, find someone to talk to. Go to some organization, speak to somebody where you are. If you just have to pull a stranger off, hey, let's just have a cup of coffee, man. I just need to vent some things. I just need to talk about some stuff, and get it off my chest, and then you'll feel better. You'll feel better. So in the last 5 minutes, I'm so thankful. I'm just so thankful for life. Um, and being thankful and being happy and being full of gratitude. Oh, that was a question that I saw like a week or so ago. And I'll email all of you all in contact so I can put your information below to give you some shout out for sending these emails and the ones that sent their donations and support and wanted the oils and all of the oils that I gave away. I appreciate you. Thank you for your comments. It's a blessing. This work is amazing. This is the I've really realized what I want to do and how happiest I am and how thankful I am. So it's the question. I can't find it, but it was kind of alluding to doing this work and I guess finding a balance within family life, work, being a spiritual, trying to live not necessarily spiritual because I don't like spiritual, I don't like religious, I don't like any of those terms. I just like to do right. I just like to be positive and do good things. I don't subscribe to any one's spiritual or religious doctrine. I have a full reverence for them all and a full understanding and full respect of them all and duality, their polarity, and their connection to us all. 6:27. Okay, I have an appointment at 6:30, so I'm thankful. I'm glad my energy is up to go to that. Um, oh, another going back to what I eat. I eat for breakfast like a chai pudding or a smoothie or something like that, or I may have a green tea or a reishi mushroom tea. I may have usually though I'm gonna have water. When I first wake up in the morning, it's gonna be water. Either with some type of citrus fruit, that'll be lemon, lime, grapefruit, or and you can use any kind of fruits, but I'll use citrus fruit, and then I'll just take like my healing tinctures, regimens. So, and I will post that. We'll have a video. This is just the impromptu to kind of be more transparent and give more information out. The last couple minutes, it's hard to say goodbye, but it's always exciting to start a new opportunity. So I am thankful for what the day will hold. I'm excited to see this cover. I've put a lot of energy into this book, and I know I went off from what I was going to say, so I'll just write it somewhere or we'll talk about it another time. But I put in the last couple minutes, I'll talk about the book On My Mama. And On My Mama is a book that is centered towards single mothers, and not just single mothers, but mothers in general, but particularly single mothers, and dealing with the aspect of being a single mother and learning how to navigate that and to look at that in a different way and to actually find a way to actually find strength within your motherhood and find strength within the group that you have and find strength within the people that you're already dealing with. So this is a good addition. It also has 7 principles from the children that love us. So it's just a good read. It's a good simple pamphlet. I'm gonna do it digitally too. So it's a good simple read. We'll probably do that was proposed to do a kind of question and answer video with it with mothers and their children, which I'm excited about doing that. I'm really excited about doing that because we need some serious open dialogue right now. We need some serious healing within families. We need openness. We need questions. We need transparency. And we need dinners. We need mothers. We need fathers. We need fathers picking up their children. We need mothers being with their children. We need a whole cohesiveness of family. And we need people to support the fathers and the mothers that are working, that are chasing their dream, that are building their business, and that are financing the household. It has to be a balance. You have to have support, and you have to look at what you do have and the resources that you do have available to you. And that's what I do as a life transitioner. So, and I'll do a video kind of going going into that, my certifications when I do 29 minutes or in the last couple of seconds. So again, this is Mother Ice Love. I did this video for my for the followers of the channel, for the subscribers, for the supporters. We're so thankful to your support. We're so thankful for you just checking this out and tuning in to what we do, because we're going to keep doing what we're doing. And we're just happy that you're watching. So thank you. I hope you have a peaceful, positive, productive day. Help someone today. Be that energy that you're looking for. If you're looking for love, be loving to someone. If you're looking for strength, be strength to someone. If you're looking for encouragement, be encouraging to someone. And those things will come right back to you. So it is so. And that's on my mama. This is Mother Isa Love. Thank you. Thank you so much again for our subscribers. And I'm out.